Hello, thank you for joining me today. I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Marcy Klein. I am a co-founder of Three Ducks Design, and I'm going to give you a little bit of an introduction today to what our products are and also a little bit of information about the remote and live enrichment program offerings that we have. So I guess to start, I'd like to describe to you a little bit about what Three Ducks Design, the actual product is. So it's an architecture modeling system that makes use of the most ubiquitous and versatile building material in the world, the cardboard box. So what we did was we created actually a line of connectors that are designed to fit all single ply cardboard. So it can make use of cardboard already in your store or your shop or in your home. I can show you what some of the connectors look like. There are 6 different shapes, most of them based on right angles. But we also have a couple of unique shapes for acute angles and also obtuse angles. And with the 6 different connectors that we offer, and either cardboard that you already have in your shop or the geometric cardboard shapes that make up our system, kids can pretty much make anything that they can imagine. Using these connectors on any kind of cardboard makes building and modeling with cardboard construction exceedingly easy. And our products can actually be used for children as young as 3 years old. They can build quite complicated structures. Our cardboard that we supply with our projects come in all different shapes. Lots of fun little pop outs so kids can make use of all different materials, make doors and windows. We have circles and squares. Our cardboard starts white on one side so that kids can actually color and decorate them, which makes for really fun projects for kids. When used purely as a raw material for open-ended free play, children as young as 3 years old will learn basic 3D spatial thinking, geometry, and fine motor skills, while older students learn much more complex engineering concepts. But the real value of our product is when it is used with our project-based learning programs, where kids gain much more than pure academic skills. Our programs engage students in the design thinking process and are deeply rooted in fostering the softer, more human skills of creativity, collaboration, communication, and building a sense of community. So, in terms of what kind of programs we offer, we now have a range of activities from in class live activities, which are our more traditional version, but we also have a bunch of remote learning program opportunities as well. I'll start with the in class programs. They range from 1.5 hour to full day themed activities, and they are perfect for birthday parties and vacation day camps. Examples of these would be our tiny house challenge, or we also have like a design and arcade day challenge. Those are just 2 examples of what we offer, although we have probably at least 5 or 6 other options for half and full day programs. One of our more traditional weekly enrichment programs would be where students design and build an entire city. And in that case, they work as teams and they learn about what community is. And then they design and build their own 3D modeled sustainable community. And in that community, they can also incorporate things like robotics, electricity for lights, and even solar energy and wind power. In terms of our birthday parties, we have a different bunch of kits that are available. Most kids that use our programs use our Iconic Home Kit. But for birthday parties, we do have a bunch of other themed projects. So we have a modern art kit. So if kids want to do more of an art themed birthday party, they can do that. A lot of little boys love our fire station birthday parties, and everybody loves our space challenge with the rocket ship kits. Realize that some of your programs don't necessarily have the funding to pay for an individual kit for each student and then have to keep buying more and more. So we do have options for programs that want to keep their materials in-house and use them over and over again. So that would be our Go Box, which is really common for after-school communities, but also for in schools as well. And one of these kits comes with over 400 connectors, and it comes with a big box of 500 geometric shapes, which will get a classroom of 30 kids working together at one time, building a city bigger than probably you have room for in your space. And the beauty of these kits is that you can use the materials over and over again. Sometimes kids do color some of the cardboard, but that's okay. Usually the kids in the next program use those same colors and shapes, and they just incorporate that into their project. Eventually you might want more cardboard from us. You can always buy more cardboard without the connectors. But again, these connectors are designed to fit all cardboard. Whoops. So you can just cut up your own cardboard if you find yourself running low. A lot of programs just buy the Go Box without cardboard at all because they really want to support sustainability and recycling. So we do have that option as well for anybody who wants that. So that is pretty much a wrap up for our live events. And then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what we've done over the last few months in terms of remote learning programs. So we do have some really cool and fun activities for that as well. Go on and talk about remote learning programs. I just have to throw out there, this is filmed during a quarantine. And if you hear some hardcore rap in the background of this video, it's not me, I promise. It's my son exercising in the basement. So I'm going to try really hard to mentally ignore the rap in the background. So do forgive me if I fumble words a little bit in the middle. But with that said, I'm going to get right into talking a little bit more about the remote programs that we're offering for kids. So, because as a company, we really focus on blending STEM learning with the softer skills, we thought it was super important to design a remote learning program keeping true to our values and mission. So, these activities that we created really focus on student connectivity and team building. And in fact, since most modern business is done remotely, it's actually probably a pretty good idea for today's youth to get comfortable with this process. So for these programs, we design them as small group web-based meetings with a high degree of interaction between students through game playing, storytelling, and project sharing. You can use for these activities Zoom or GoToMeeting or Google platform or whatever social meeting platform you guys already are using with your programs. So our range of programs start with what we're calling playdates, and these are individual 45 to 60-minute projects that are designed for groups of 4 to 6 students. Your students can schedule the playdate as a group with kids they already know, like a birthday party, or they can sign up individually as more of a typical enrichment program, and you would group together a bunch of students based on their age and their time preference. Once a child is signed up, you would simply order a supply kit to their address through our website, and we would directly ship the materials to that participant. For playdates, our lessons are based on making simple machines, and we send each student a kit with connectors, cardboard shapes, and the fasteners that they might need for that particular activity. The kit can be reused for a second playdate, so they wouldn't have to purchase another product for another playdate should they decide to sign up for a second one. Materials that they might need at home would really primarily be crayons to help decorate their project, or possibly, depending on the project, paper and scissors, or other craft materials that they most likely already have at home. Depending on the project, your staff and students will have access to printable worksheets, a project outline, and a pre-recorded video tutorial that you can either use to train your staff, or it can be used as a part of the program itself. Each individual playdate focuses on teaching children one key STEM activity. Like in this video, for example, we're teaching children levers. But a significant part of each playdate is about student interaction. So when kids finish their project, they are strongly encouraged to create a story about their project and share it with the group. Our Design and Build a City class is a 4-session program in which students work together to create an entire community. While the individual structures that make up the city will all live in each child's home, we build our community through a combination of drafting, facilitator created maps, game playing, and storytelling. One of the unique benefits of remote learning is that we are no longer bound by geography. 3Dux Design materials can be shipped around the world, so if your plans include expanding to reach customers beyond your brick and mortar locations, imagine how our Build a City programs could offer children a unique perspective of different cultures directly from the children that live there. We have already begun building our global student showcase and would love the opportunity to show your students' projects on our map. For the Build a City program, we've actually created a custom kit with a few extra materials your students may not already have at home, like string and straws for pulleys, fasteners for levers, and a variety of other cute little accessories to keep them having fun. Your students will benefit from additional materials like paper, crayons, scissors, and toilet paper rolls, stuff they probably already do have at their home. This project also makes use of some printable worksheets that we have available for you, like drafting, storyboarding, and a unique 3Dux ruler system, so your students can learn about scale. If you're interested in learning more about 3Dux products and programs, or would like a customized curriculum, you can find out our contact information at the end of this video. Lastly, we are happy to share with you what can happen when you give kids a little bit of cardboard, 3Dux connectors, and an opportunity to create.